There's a new world that we are giving birth to now, and you're part of that. And it sounds wonderful, doesn't it? But when you're in the trenches of creating something new, particularly if you are transforming and changing and going through a transition yourself to become a new version of yourself, it can be quite painful. I want to acknowledge that if you're going through that, some of the words that are often used to describe this experience of going through the transition, going through a change from doing something that was so secure before and it was so predictable before. And the words that are often used to describe this are the dark night of the soul. And the dark night of the soul simply is the process of transformation. You can think of it a lot like the caterpillar going through that metamorphosis of becoming a butterfly. It is not a pretty process. The caterpillar goes into that chrysalis. It goes inside, doesn't it? It goes into that little dark cave. And if you were ever to cut that little chrysalis open, you might expect to see a butterfly like emerging inside. But no, what you're going to see is you're going to see the body of the caterpillar rotting away. It is going through a transformative process. So what we call the dark night of the soul, or the transformation that occurs, is this process. And it is the process of shedding off the old self, the old way. And again, it sounds nice, but it is can often be quite a painful process. So if you're going through that right now, I feel you, and I wanted to acknowledge that and give you a few tips on how to go through this process with much greater ease. The first thing I say is to maintain the vision, to have clarity about where it is that you want to go to, because the focus, the energy will go where your mind directs it. It is that neurological aspect of what our mind does and how it works. It will lead you to the thing that you're wanting to achieve, the thing that you're wanting to create. But in order to maintain the enthusiasm, the passion, the energy that it is required to make that transition and avoid the backpedaling of going back or wanting to go back to that old thing, the power of having vision, clarity of the vision. So this is the first thing. The second thing is to get yourself around people who are doing what it is that you want to do. Chances are that there are people who are in front of you, who have paved the path in front of you. Sometimes these are coaches, sometimes they're mentors, sometimes they're teachers, but get yourself around somebody who has already paved that path, because you will pick up on that energy. You will feel that encouragement, and you will receive also the instructions, the steps to take, because there are specific ways to move through the dark night of the soul, to move through the transition. The third thing is to eliminate the resistance as much as possible. Stay focused on your vision and don't worry about the how. It is so common that as we're creating something new, initially it doesn't work out. Maybe you're creating content, or maybe you've created a program that you've launched and it doesn't appear to be working out. Don't worry about the how. Stay clear in your vision. Get yourself around people who are already doing what it is that you want to do, and don't worry about the how. And the reason why this third step is probably the most important is because it is in the resistance. It is in the what is going on? kind of energy, the focus on like what's not working, like the money is not coming in, people are not watching my videos, I'm not getting the following. This is so common, my friends. If you listen to other experts, coaches, or content creators, or people who have started a business like you are wanting to create or wanting to help people in a new way, you will hear the endless stories of what happens first. Initially, it seems like nothing is happening, and it may even seem like bad things are happening. Maybe you've lost your job, maybe you've been kicked out of your house, or your relationship has crumbled. These are very natural things. Again, imagine that metaphor of that caterpillar. When the caterpillar goes inside like that, it is not a pretty sight. And so going through transition into something new is often not a pretty sight. And I'm just speaking truth to you. And every person's experience of this is a little bit different. But what I have noticed, what I have observed to be common, is that initially it seems like things are not working out. So if you can relate to what I'm saying right now, drop a comment down below. Let's join into a conversation to get support, to be supported on your journey, and also, importantly, to support other people. And again, depending on where you are in the process, maybe you just need to be cocooned unto yourself, and that's okay too. But when you are ready, reach out to other people, reach out for help. Reach out and join a group of people who are on the same journey. Uplift other people around you. Again, you may not know. You don't have all the answers. That is totally normal, and that is okay. But if you maintain your vision, and if you can find different ways to eliminate the resistance, it is in the resistance that you are being pulled back into the old ways. And often what can happen, I've seen it does happen, is in that resistance, people give up on the dream. Don't do that, my friends. Don't give up on your dream. You don't know what the steps are, but trust me on this. If you maintain clarity of where it is that you want to go, who you are serving, how you can help them, and you just take one step in front of the other, get yourself around other people doing it, and don't worry about what it looks like. It's going to look messy at first. It's not going to be comfortable doing anything that you have not done before. I don't care what it is. It is going to be uncomfortable, and it may seem like it's not working out. But trust the process and join in conversation. Get yourself around people. And if I can help in any way, you'll find a link right down below this video that connects to my calendar, and I would look forward to supporting you on the journey, because I know what it's like. I've gone through life transitions and reinventions 3 to 4 times in my life, so I know, and I know what it feels like. I also know what it feels like on the other side. Keep going, and I look forward to hearing and knowing what it is that you're creating and supporting that vision.